Weather alert. Weather alert. Let's go! Here we go!
Indiana, Iowa. Thank you. Likely continuing on time. That's KXCL. Now to switch this over to these guys. Might attempt a DXable Arizona RMT. So stay tuned for that.
Was a test of the weather radio station West XL25's public warning system. During potentially dangerous weather situations, specially built receivers can be automatically activated by the signal to warn of the impending hazard. Tests of the signal and receiver's performance are normally conducted by the National Weather Service between 11 a.m. and noon each Wednesday. If there is a threat of severe weather, the test will be postponed to the next available good weather day. Reception of this test will be postponed to the next available good weather day. Reception of this broadcast, and especially the warning alarm, will vary at any given location. This is to know you are using a good quality receiver in good working order. To provide the most consistent and dependable warning service possible, the warning alarm will be activated for hazardous watches and warnings for the following counties: Missoula, Lake and River Valley. This has been a test of the NOAA radio warning device. We now return to normal programming.
Of KGPR, Great Falls Public.
MTPR is supported by the Nature Conservancy, working with communities right here in Montana to keep it a place where people and nature thrive. Information at nature.org/Montana.
Mark.edu.
You are going to die.
Join us for more true stories told live on the theme of green. Next time on the Mock Radio Hour from PRX.
Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. Yellowstone Public Radio is KEMC Billings, KBMC Bozeman, KYPB Big Timber, KYPC Coastal.
It was 550. All right. Oh, lovely. Okay.
Anything like this going forward, we are in store for some tremendous hockey theater. Really looking forward.
Hi.
This is a test of the Fargo operation of an emergency. This system would bring you important information. This test is now concluded.
Only she's a fraud? So now what? Oh, now she...
All right. Assuming conditions are finally just ripe for Oregon's monthly test. Right about now.
At Arizona State University.
The Trump administration rescinded federal guidance that required emergency rooms to provide an abortion if the procedure would save a woman's life. That guidance, issued by the Biden administration in 2022 after Roe v. Wade was overturned, argued a law known as the Emergency Medical Treatment and Active Labor Act, or EMTALA, required hospitals to stabilize a patient's health during medical emergencies, even in states with near total abortion bans. Yesterday, the administration said the guidance did not reflect President Trump's policy.
Right, Oregon, AAD now.
Pregnant women and access to life-saving medical care at large this law known as EMTALA? Why was it implemented in the first place? What problem are they trying to solve?
President Ronald Reagan signed this bill in 1986. At the time, hospitals were routinely turning away poor patients, patients without insurance, and turning them away even when they might have life-threatening medical conditions. So this law was written, it went into effect, and it said that ERs.
There we go, that's better.
Medical
There you are.
Before they can transfer.
You sent it a little late.
The Trump administration now saying it no longer has.
A month or so after the Dobbs decision, the Biden administration issued a memorandum. It went out to all the hospitals around the country that receive these Medicare funds, and it reminded them that EMTALA was in effect, and that according to the Biden administration's reading of EMTALA, it meant that even in states that had very strict abortion bans, that women who presented
Exactly what you asked. You just said, George, every night the prisoners listen to your show. Every night. You keep us going, you keep... Emergency alert system. The system is activated for Amber Alerts when children are abducted and investigators wish to enlist your help.
KBND is going. Went way too far for 1290.
For more information.
That's a great airport. It's very compact and very personal, which is great.
They're going to do some renovation to it, I hear.
Yes, sir. So we'll be opening up probably a new terminal next year.
To stabilize their health care. Republica has also done pretty extraordinary investigative reporting, finding that women have been turned away from emergency rooms or not received the care that they needed. They were either harmed or in some cases they died. So we already have seen this divide really in this patchwork of care emerging across the United States.
I'm not going to keep...
I also retired and he told me, hey, come on down and see if you could get in, and I did. And I've been there for 3 years now and enjoying it.
What is that one story that has occurred with you that you'll never forget?
Let me see. A police officer in general?
Yeah.
KUMA has to be in here somewhere.
What happened?
On potato chip, and by the time my partner and I got to her, she was black and blue.
Oh my God. This was at the airport?
No, this was in West Covina.
Okay.
And I remember my partner, Pete, and I.
The total precision was actually included in Project 2025, so you're seeing that checked off. It also calls for
Oregon PBS, that is, that's done.
I'm pretty sure she will. And I certainly will. That's one of probably the best times of my life and my career.
Have you met her since she has grown up?
No, I have not. I've only seen pictures of her through social media.
Okay, you got to do that one day. I think a tear will come to your eye.
I think so too, sir.
Okay, my friend. I'll be at Burbank, let's see, in a couple weeks. What's your shift?
I'm actually working in the afternoon, so I'll probably see you there.
Nice to meet you. Come up to me.
Yes, sir, I will.
All right, buddy. Thank you. Thanks for the birthday greeting.
Yes, Mr. Nori. Thank you very much.
How about that? Yeah, Tom and I were at the airport going to do our Beyond Belief taping one night, and this airport police officer came up to us and went, "Oh boy, now what? What did Tom do this time?"
Might have to figure out when KUMA physically relayed the monthly test, because they might be 5 minutes, they might be 10 minutes, but who knows. So I'll get back to you as soon as possible. KUMA is going.
Birthday was fine. It was uneventful, which is the way I like them. My kids all called me. My mother called me. A couple of my friends called me, and we've got you folks, and that's what it's all about.
Absolutely. Looking forward to Thanksgiving and Christmas and everything else. I'll be going back to St. Louis for that.
Yeah. Well, we're so lucky to have you, George. You know, I always say, you know, the best people on talk radio throughout history, yes, they know how to talk on the radio, but they've also been very good listeners. And, you know, you are one of the best listeners in the history of talk radio. You listen to people, you hear them, you encourage them, and, you know, it means a lot because, you know, like...
Yes, I got them again. KUMA in Pendleton. Success. I also finally got KBND for the first time in fucking God knows how long. So, Oregon is done. Since it is getting a bit late, I'm going to get some sleep. And then I might throw in New Mexico's monthly just for shits and giggles, but it's highly uncertain. In fact, see if I can get them much further. Okay. So that might be them. Hopefully come maybe 5 o'clock or something. They might do something. So we'll see what New Mexico does.
Weather situations. Specially built receivers can be automatically activated by the signal. Weather situations. Specially built receivers can be automatically activated by the signal to warn of the impending hazard. Tests of the signal and receiver's performance are normally conducted by the National Weather Service. Will be postponed to the next available good weather day. Reception of this broadcast, and especially the warning alarm, will vary at any given location. This variability, normally more noticeable at greater distances from the transmitter, can occur even though you are using a good quality receiver in good working order. To provide the most consistent and dependable warning service possible, the warning alarm will be activated for hazardous watches and warnings for the following counties: Missoula, Lake and Ravalli. This has been a test of the NOAA weather radio warning device. We now return to normal programming. Temperature 75 degrees, relative humidity 32. Missoula and Bitterroot valleys today, mostly sunny. Highs in the lower to mid 80s. Northwest winds to 15 miles an hour in the afternoon. Tonight. This is the National Weather Service office in Missoula. The signal was a test of the weather radio station with XL82's public warning system. During potentially dangerous weather situations, specially built receivers can be automatically activated by the signal to warn of the impending hazard. Tests of the signal and receiver's performance are normally conducted by the National Weather Service between 11 a.m. and noon each. If there is a threat of severe weather, the test will be postponed to the next available good weather day. Reception of this broadcast, and especially the warning alarm, will vary at any given location. This variability, normally more noticeable at greater distances from the transmitter, can occur even though you are using a good quality receiver in good working order. To provide the most consistent and dependable warning service possible, the warning alarm will be activated for hazardous watches and warnings for the following counties: Flathead, Lake, and Lincoln. This has been a test of the NOAA weather radio warning device. We now return to normal programming. Now for the official National Weather Service.
Small ship experiences with a shore excursion included in every port and programs designed for cultural enrichment. Learn more at Viking.com.
somebody else on 89.5 just relayed another test or something. So I'll have to see which one that is.
When we come back after the break, let's go back to what really started organization, no teams rallied weekend in Salt Lake.
Way to get updated for your day.
Hi. Weekend test much?
Coordinated monthly test of the broadcast stations in your area. We are testing equipment that can quickly warn you during emergencies. If this had been an actual emergency,
Weekend test much?
would have followed the alert tone. This test of the emergency alert system. California. A colleague of his. I just came. Or. Monthly test of the broadcast stations in your area. We are testing equipment that can an official message would have followed. This concludes. You.
Well, this is a rarity I did not know and expect. Weekend testing for the first time. What do you know? Stand by for KDXC. Here goes KBGA. Fuck.
Monthly test of the broadcast. This is a coordinated monthly test of the broadcast stations in your area. We are testing equipment that can quickly warn you during emergencies. If this had been an actual emergency, an official message would have followed the alert tone. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system.
Well, we'll see who else relays. 11-6 is going. Oh, KSL originated. Oh. So, don't think I can get 700 from here. There goes KNRS. I think 1280 should follow. Yep, that's them. 1430. It's not far behind. KMES is going.
This is a monthly coordinated test of the broadcast stations and cable systems in your area. We are testing equipment that can quickly warn you during emergencies. Had this been an actual emergency such as severe weather, earthquake, or evacuation, the alert tone would have been followed by official messages. This station serves the Utah operational areas. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system.
that's that for Utah. In about 2 hours, it'll be Kern County. Sweet, I just got them. It's KKOH on 780 for Nevada's monthly test.
Weather Service Office in Missoula. The preceding signal was a test of the weather radio station West XL 25's public warning system. During potentially dangerous weather situations, specially built receivers can be automatically activated by the signal to warn of the impending hazard. Tests of the signal and receiver's performance are always and especially the warning alarm will vary at any given location. This variability, normally more noticeable at greater distances from the transmitter, can occur even though you are using a good quality receiver in good working order. To provide the most consistent and dependable warning service possible, the warning alarm will be activated for hazardous watches and warnings for the following counties. This has been a test of the NOAA weather radio warning device. We now return to normal programming. Slight chance of showers and thunderstorms late in the afternoon. Chance of precipitation. The transmitter will occur even though you are using a good quality.
The trophies speak for itself. Ram, 7-time.
Dedicated to inspiring a lifelong love of science in everyone, in museums, classrooms, and online, offering engineering design challenges, digital experiences, live presentations, and more. MOS.org.